Hi everyone, I'm Eric from the book blog lonesomereader.com, and I have some very, very, very exciting news today. I can't quite believe it myself, but as many of you know, if you've watched my channel before or read my blog at all, you'll know that I am a huge Joyce Carol Oates fan. She is absolutely my favorite author, and she is brilliant, and I've read many of her books, and I review all of her new books actually for an academic website called Bearing Witness. And I'm always excited about her new publications. I think she is the most imaginative, incredible author. And so I just received in the mail this new book, Soul at the White Heat, which is a collection of nonfiction and is going to be published on September 20th. And every time I get a new Joyce Carol Oates book, I'm incredibly excited. But I was overjoyed when I opened this book and looked at the dedication and saw this. That's me! For Eric Carl Anderson, a lover of literature. Ah! Oh my god! I can't believe it. How do you react when you find out that your favorite author has dedicated her new book to you? Oh my god! Ah! I am so overjoyed and honored to get this dedication. It means so much to me. I can't even describe how much Joyce Carol Oates' writing has meant to my life. She just has that thing, you know, where some authors, you read them and you just connect with their books so strongly. I first read her when I was at university many years ago, and I read this book, Mysteries of Winterthurn, which I talked about briefly in this video I did all about Joyce Carol Oates, giving my introduction to her work. If you haven't read her before, I'm going to put a link up so you can look at that video if you haven't watched it already. But I recommend a bunch of Joyce Carol Oates books there for the beginner. Yeah, I read Mysteries of Winterthurn when I was at university, and I was just blown away by how intelligent and insightful and imaginative and beautiful the writing was. It just connected with me, and I've read her writing so much since then, and I find that she writes on such a variety of subjects and is always inspiring, and so you can imagine this is just the greatest honor that I could ever receive. You know, in life there are things that really mean a lot to you, and you know, there's if you look at life, there's material gains and there's status, and but you know, and of course, I value and want these things like everyone else. But at the end of the day, if I think what really matters in life and what really touches me, it's what I read. And the books I read mean so much to me. And Joyce Carol Oates has been a huge part of that in what she writes about life and her insight into society and human relationships and the beauty of art and the transcendence of art to elevate our experience. So I'm obviously incredibly excited to read this new book. Like I said, it's a book of essays of nonfiction. There are essays about the writing life and what being a writer means, and there's also essays about classic literature, about Charles Dickens and George Eliot, and also a meeting she had with Doris Lessing in 1973. And there's also essays about contemporary writers like J.M. Coetzee and Julian Barnes and Laurie Moore and Louise Erdrich and Margaret Atwood, and so her dedication in this to me is especially meaningful because this book shows what a fantastically engaged reader she is as well, and how much reading means in Joyce Carol Oates' life as well. She's always been a passionate reader, and for her entire life she's been a teacher of creative writing. She's supported and mentored new writers and written about literature in such an insightful and creative and interesting way, in a way that really gets you excited about reading and to engage with literature on another level. So I encourage you all to get this book when it comes out in September, and look at the dedication. So I'd really love to know from you, if you've read any of Joyce Carol Oates' writing, what are some of your favorite books? I always love talking about Joyce Carol Oates' work. So please comment below. Let me know what books of hers you like or what books of hers you want to read. Also, let me know who is your favorite living writer and who would you love to have dedicate a book to you. As you can imagine, this is just a major life accomplishment for me. It just feels like such a privilege and an honor, and I am so happy right now. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts about Joyce Carol Oates' books as they come out, or other books that I'm reading, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching.